This little paper right here might be the smartest business tool I have seen all year, and it has nothing to do with real estate. It's a bingo card. Every square is designed to make you a little bit better at networking, a little bit better at learning, a little bit better at dealing with people, a little bit better about being uncomfortable. Successful businesses are not built because someone usually had one big brilliant idea. They are built because ordinary people like you and me do ordinary things every single day, over and over and over and over. Hi, I am Zanetta, and if you're new here, this channel is about building a better life. Sometimes that is through relationships, sometimes it's through business, sometimes it's through real estate, but today it's about business. And today I think that this little bingo card is way bigger than just real estate. I think we spend way too much time trying to find that one thing that is going to make our business take off. We want the perfect Facebook ad and the perfect YouTube video, the website with the best ideas and the logo that looks like perfection. Meanwhile, the people who are actually successful are just over here doing boring stuff over and over and over again. And that's what this is. Stuff that we can do over and over again. So let's get into the bingo card and pick a couple squares and go through them. So the first one we're going to pick is to call a friend on their birthday. So Facebook has made this extremely easy. Like it notifies you when someone has a birthday, it lets you know, it reminds you, hey, you need to write on their wall. But I think you should take it just a little bit further. You should, instead of just writing on their wall, if you have their phone number, send them a text or actually give them a call. And if you don't, send them a private message. Everybody is writing on their wall. So you want to do a little extra than that. Businesses are built on relationships. People don't remember the last social media post that you posted, but they do remember the way you made them feel and when they were remembered. Okay, so let's look at another square. Have a meal with a business owner. So I really like this one because every time I sit down with a business owner, I walk away with something like whatever they're doing with marketing, some marketing ideas or some hiring ideas, whatever they might be struggling with. It's just nice to talk with someone that is going through the same things that you're going through and to get some ideas on how they are handling it. That kind of thing is extremely valuable. Okay, so the next square is get a meal. There's a lot of eating on this bingo card. Get a meal with an investor. So I really like this one because investors look at things differently. They are always looking at ways like opportunities. How are they able to do something instead of they can't do something? They see opportunities that other people miss, and that kind of thinking can change the way you do business. So let's get another square going, and it's another food one. So cook a meal for your family or friends. So I think that this one's really important because even though we're talking about business, because business should support your life, not replace it. So grill those hamburgers, order that pizza, whatever it might be, the food really isn't the point. You really want to make time for the people who matter the most to you. So let's pick a square that has nothing to do with food. So pick a new book and read 3 chapters. So as soon as I read that square, I'm like, hey, does audiobooks count? And they absolutely do. Because, I spent a lot of time in the car, spent a lot of time, driving, and that's when I do most of my reading, to be honest. One of the things I really like about that square is that it reminds us that growth doesn't just happen. We have to intentionally do things to enhance learning on anything that we're doing. One good idea from one good book can change the direction of your business or of your life. Okay, so what's another square we got on here? Let's see, weekly education. So I've been in real estate for years, and we are constantly doing education and, going to classes and constantly learning. So that is something that is just ingrained into real estate agents in general. But any business, you should continually learn things about your business. And a good rule of thumb is if you're the smartest person in the room, you should be in a different room. Alrighty, let's see. Create an educational post. So this does not have to be complicated, guys. Everyone has something that they can teach. It does not have to be rocket science. So it may be something you have learned, or it could be something that you learned the hard way and you're just wanting to help people out. Or it could just be a mistake that you made that when you put it out there, everyone's like, oh yeah, I made that mistake too. How did you fix it? I mean, you'd be surprised how something that seems simple or insignificant to you may be huge to someone else and completely change their day. Okay, let's see. Obtain a Google review. Okay, why is that so hard for us? Like, it's so hard for me anyway, to say, hey, can you give me a review? But we are robbing, if you did a great job for someone, we're robbing future clients of knowing what kind of job you do. So ask for that review. All right, so here's one on the bingo card that is definitely not my favorite, and it is karaoke, because God gave me a lot of talents. Singing was not one of them. But having this square on here reminds me that we are not born with confidence. It's something that we have to build. Every time we do something that's awkward or scary or just completely out of our comfort zone, we get stronger. Okay, you guys, let's get to another square. Try a new style of food. This one is just reminding you to try something different, because if you're not willing to even try a new restaurant, are you really even ready to try something new in your business? Okay, so let's pick one more square. How about spend more time outside? So as entrepreneurs, we are constantly trying to convince ourselves that more hours equals more success. But that's not always true. You need to go for a hike, take a walk, sit on your porch and drink some coffee, eat lunch outside. These little breaks don't make you less productive. They help you show up better when it is time to work. Things like this bingo card can help you build better habits. And these better habits can help you in business and in life. So here is your Build the Week challenge. Create your own 16 square bingo card. Put the things in it that are going to help you in your life. What's going to help you be a better business owner, a better spouse, a better parent, a better friend? You don't have to worry about finishing the entire bingo card. Just get one square done. Consistency on habits that we have are what can change your life. If you do make a bingo card, I would love to see it. And tell me one thing that you did put on your bingo card in the comments below. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. And remember, don't try to build everything at one time. Just build one thing at a time. Because successful businesses are not built on one huge breakthrough. They are built on successful habits that you build for your day-to-day life.